In the past couple of weeks, I created the strongest TV Titan to ever exist in the entire Skibidi fandom, going through all the essential stuff a TV would clearly need. And truth be told, my TV Titan turned out to be the GOAT, even though we tested my character's strength in the previous video. Let's take this a step further and make the difficulty even more insane, because this time, he'd be up against the biggest threats we've seen so far in the Skibidi Multiverse. And yeah, the sinister is included. This video will turn out to be very entertaining, as some of the matchups will be either one-sided or a total bloodbath. To take your mind off things, let's start from the very beginning. You see, in the first episode, my TV would have to face off against some regular mutants with blasters and a parasite, but we all know this would be a piece of cake, even for any random guy. So, the outcome is pretty clear. Episode 2 would be kinda easy too, as the TV Titan's mere energy alone would just do the trick. But it'd be all fun and games until episode 19, because that's where the good stuff begins. You see, in that episode, we witnessed the ultimate showdown between the Toilet Duo and Titan Duo. And not gonna lie, I was shocked to see the scientists throwing hands for real. But in this fight, things are gonna get real crazy. And no, I'm not gonna make him fight both sides, at least not yet. So the battle is set, and just my TV is left to take on both the Skibidi scientist and the Pennywise toilet. Both of these guys are incredible when it comes to fighting on the front lines, so they'd launch their best attacks simultaneously. The Pennywise would be helpful for surprise attacks and all that, seeing as that's his trump card. However, it's important to remember that the scientist got his hands on the clock gun, and seriously, that could turn out to be a real pain. But luckily for this TV, he's got all the weapons and tech of the TVs in the fandom, meaning the time-negating watches are included. With that, my TV stands a decent chance. Even though the Pennywise got a few tricks and the scientist could throw hands like crazy, I don't think it'd be a match for a Titan with the OG TV's abilities and Dom's fighting skill. So this is definitely gonna be a bully. The Pennywise gets the daddy treatment, and our scientist makes a run for it. But it's not over, because the kamikazes are on the way. Honestly, it wouldn't really matter, as my TV's durability is what I'd call built different. That was kinda easy for my guy, but things only get crazier as the story progresses. In episode 20, we got the SCPs about to jump the speaker and destroy Big Ben. But the only one getting destroyed this time are the SCPs, because they're up against a literal beast, my ultimate TV. But judging based on showings, this would be way too easy. So, let's add in a small rule to spice things up. Throughout the remaining episodes, my TV would have to face off against the mutants, as well as the Alliance Titans. So now we've got an intense battle on our hands. The SCPs, Speaker, and Drill Titan form a temporary alliance against the ultimate TV Titan. Does my TV stand a chance? Well, let's find out. You see, for this battle to be as entertaining as possible, let's go over how each of them would be useful in this fight. The Drill Titan would play a huge role, as he's got insane durability and can also launch in heavy attacks, like his drill, because surely that would be able to cause significant damage. I mean, even his fists were strong enough to send Dom's TV flying that one time, and it creates massive shockwaves. The Speaker Titan would be in the front lines as well, seeing as he's extremely agile and can move freely, while the SCP toilets would act as backup, sending devastating attacks from behind. Eventually, things wouldn't look good for our TV. However, things take a dark turn when he unleashes his energy sword and uses his splitting body technique, because from that point, I don't think the durability of the drill would even matter. The speaker would be light work, not to mention what the SCPs are gonna go through. My TV Titan still clears the threats in this episode, but it comes with some difficulties. Moving on to the next threat, we've got the legendary battle against the Drill and TV Titan. Seriously, I wasn't planning on him fighting against any TVs, but let's just make it happen for the plot. The Drill and TV Titan are about to get their hands dirty, but that's where the ultimate TV shows up. So they'd have to work together. You already know the drill. But just to clarify things, the ultimate TV is multiple times stronger than that of Dom Studio. I mean, we gave him the physical strength of Virulence, durability, and endurance of the zombie TV, all weapons and tech of the TVs in the fandom, and the list goes on. Anyways, you get the point. However, Dom's TV also has the demon of the multiverse on his side, so this might still be tough. But as we analyzed in the previous fight, Steve's durability wouldn't actually matter. Same goes for the TV as well. Even if they managed to land a hit, my TV could just regenerate, and in some extreme cases, he could multiply, making this not even close to a fair fight. Maybe in the later episodes, they'd be strong enough to take down the ultimate TV, but in this part, both the TV and Drill are cooked for real. Episodes 24 to 28 would be a breeze, but from episode 29, the real threat begins, because Because we've got the counter fighting against the upgraded TV and camera titan. Let's just say they're all in peak health, because that fight was straight up brutal. The ultimate TV walks in, and they're all shocked, especially the counter, who immediately rushes in to test his opponent's strength, but is sent flying with an energy blast. The camera and TV goes in for the kill, with the TV utilizing his splitting body technique and energy sword, and the camera comes in with his rocket hammer. But they're both stopped in their tracks, and due to my TV's durability, he'd be able to tank it with no difficulty. Understanding how tough their opponent really is, all three would have to work together, utilizing multiple strategies to take down my TV. But do they really stand a chance? Well, let's find out. You see, the camera goes in again and engages in a fist fight with my TV, buying some time for Dom's TV Titan to prepare a surprise vortex gun, which holds him in place. And seeing this, all three Titans charge up their most devastating attacks. I mean, damn, the camera even enters his rage mode, and the same goes with the counter. But the ultimate TV locks in, and no more games, because he uses his final trump card, that massive subscribe button, and wants you all to click it. Okay, seriously, he uses his rage mode, which significantly enhances all his stats. But to be honest, I don't think it would even matter at this point due to the presence of that beast, Counter Titan, as he could basically copy and also utilize counters for his opponent. Add that with a beast like Dom's camera, and it's an instant defeat. The ultimate TV is down to his first loss. Episodes 30 to 32 kinda have the same threat level, so fast forward to episode 33, where we got to see the first appearance of the Skull Astro and what he's truly capable of. The Skibidi scientist also joined in at some point, and that fight was straight up hardcore. The TV and camera are already mentioned multiple times so far, so this time I'll be leaving them out. My character would have to face off against these mutants from the start of the episode, and later move on to the big shots, the Skibidi scientist and Red Astro. For the regular mutant part, all I would say is they're pretty decent in the fighting and attack potency aspect, especially this guy. And let's be real, he's got better hands than most mutants in the entire fandom. Either way, that doesn't change a thing. My TV Titan is way too broken for any of these guys, and all it would take is that massive energy sword and some intense rays, and it's gonna be GG. However, as the Red Astro and Scientist make their grand entrance, the epic battle is set. Taking on just the Astro would be a huge pain, but this time, there's the Scientist for backup. Now obviously the speed of the Red Astro would pose a major problem. Other than that, he can't really do anything, so that's where the Scientist plays a huge role. I mean, bro has access to all tech and skills in the book. He even has magnetic arms to steal weapons. Join this with the overall speed of the Red Astro, and we've got a total monster duo. However, let's not sell my TV short now. Bro has the advanced rays of the OG TV, a vortex gun to immobilize opponents, TV swords capable of absorbing and giving back energy, Dom's fighting skill, and to put the cherry on top, there's a rage mode, which casually destroyed the Scientist there in episode 38, leaving just the Red Astro. My TV definitely comes out victorious in this fight. Drop a like if you want to see a part 2 on this one. I mean, you don't have to miss what happens when he faces the Sinister or G-Man apocalypse. Check out this video to see me create the strongest TV Titan in the entire Skibidi fandom.